Good morning and welcome to Living Local 15. I'm your host, Jessica Williams. Thank you so much for joining me. First up on Women's Health Wednesday with Fem Medical and Spa, we are continuing our conversation about their ExoMind treatment. And today I'm speaking with their patients to learn about their experience with using the machine. Then it's Women's Wealth Wednesday with Foster Financial. And today we are diving into the topic of spousal inheritance. What does that mean? Caleb breaks it all down. And a little bit later, it's epic discounts at epic prices. That and more happening now.
Fashion, food, and fun. You're watching Living Local 15 with your host, Jessica Williams.
This segment sponsored by Fem Medical and Spa. I'm now joined by Davita Kitchen and also Liz Reed. They are both patients here at Fem Medical and Spa, and they have used the ExoMind treatment. How are you doing?
Getting better.
Getting better, doing good. Okay, so we're gonna dive into your experience, but first, share with me a little bit of background about you and what led you to using this machine.
So I am an entrepreneur. I'm an executive chef, restaurateur. So owning a restaurant comes with a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety, overwhelm, not a lot of sleep. So I connected with Dr. Scott when she came to my restaurant last fall, and ever since then I've been a client. I have loved every single treatment that she has done for me. And she recommended doing the ExoMind. She was at an event at my restaurant, Alchemy in Warsaw, and she said, "You look stressed, you look tired, and I think I have something that can help you." And I said, "If you recommend it, I am open to trying it." She hasn't done me wrong yet.
Wow, okay, so how has your experience been so far?
I loved it. I've had 2 sessions and I always just feel calm, relaxed. You don't realize how chronically overwhelmed you are until you get a little bit of relief. So it has helped me function so much better in my business. It's helped me sleep better. It's kind of taken the edge off of some of my irritability just from all the responsibilities and employees and overstimulation. I struggle with CPTSD, so I've noticed a lot of help with that, just managing emotions, managing stress, and just kind of grounding me.
Yes, and so had you tried other things in the past, either other treatments, medicines, or just other remedies to kind of calm your mind and kind of get the results that you were looking for?
Yeah, I've been on and off medication, and it always feels like a Band-Aid, and it feels like it just comes with side effects. It doesn't really actually feel like it's kind of like physiologically, working to improve my brain function. It just almost feels like it's forcing a result, and I like to actually feel better instead of just not worse.
So feeling better, but not let it be temporary.
Yes.
And did you start seeing results after your first or second treatment?
I started seeing results right away after the first one, and I couldn't wait to come get another one. Dr. Scott was at my restaurant last week, and I said, "When can I come do another one?" And she said, "Come on Wednesday." So she's always so accommodating, and that's one of my favorite things about her too.
I love that. Thank you for sharing. Now, Davita, I understand you've had quite a journey over the past decade, most specifically the last couple of years. So please share with me just what you've been going through.
So most recently recovering from triple negative breast cancer, and the chemo and radiation exacerbated underlying issues that I already had. So I was already dealing with grief and losing my boys in 2008 and 2009, and then menopause on top of that, and then the cancer. And so, man, it's been a journey. And so the brain fog that comes with the chemo and radiation has taken a toll on me, again, layered with the menopause as well. And I was feeling so heavy. I came in to see Dr. Scott about my hormone issues. We have this conversation, and she says, "I think I have something that might help you," because I'm like, I don't feel good. Constantly, the fatigue, not sleeping, the anxiety, the depression, because I'm not healing as rapidly as I would like from the chemo and radiation surgery and so forth. And so I had my first treatment the same day. I would just say she's a godsend. I had been praying for relief of the pressure that I was feeling in my head.
Yeah.
So tired of not being able to think on my toes as I was accustomed to. Just wanting to get back to life. And she gave me a treatment that day. And it was like the heaviness in my brain subsided.
Yeah.
I felt the relief that I hadn't felt in a long time.
Wow. You know, that is so beautiful how you described it, because it was something that felt like an immediate release. It sounded like you were holding so much for so long and probably wondering, like, what is wrong with me?
What is wrong?
And without getting an answer, did you first seek different stuff, like try to get labs run and other testing to try to discover what this thing was?
Yes, most definitely. My oncologist, giving me different meds to help with the healing aspect. My endocrinologist, I was sent to an endocrinologist. My doctors just said, it's just a healing process you have to go through. Chemo and radiation affects everyone differently. And so I'm on pills, as Liz was saying, that have side effects. I prefer a more holistic approach that gets to the root. And so also taking classes at Cancer Service Center, so this working in conjunction, trying to help my brain reconnect the neurons to reconnect in areas that have not been. I can't tell you, it's just such a blessing.
Wow. It's just so incredible, the emotions that come out from this treatment that is fairly new, and it seems like it is life-changing to you.
Oh my God.
And did you see, and you said one treatment, you immediately started to see those results.
Yes, the first day I came in here, I just was so heavy. I mean, it's been so heavy constantly. And I take the medicine and it works for a period of time, but then I'm dealing with the side effects. So I hadn't slept the night before, just mind racing, constantly racing, the anxiety of not being able to get back to the life that I had before, being in, just everything, being in the community.
Yes.
And so that treatment, I was amazed. The heaviness was gone. I felt light. I just felt like, oh God, thank you.
Yeah. Do you feel like you're getting pieces of yourself back?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
And then just understanding the exercises that come with it, the stresses, because once you're at that level of disconnect, as things happen, they send you into a place where you'd rather not be. The anxiety, the depression, not sleeping, those are all layers and layers that negatively impact your ability to be in thought and focused. Right? And so to the extent that this helped that lull go away,
that is beautiful. That is beautiful. Let's talk about the longevity of what you all have felt so far. So you both have had 2 treatments, okay? And so how do you feel the treatments has sustained?
I definitely have noticed lasting results. I just feel like I'm able to cope better. And when I'm not able to cope, it affects every other area of your life. You feel like you're just running and getting nowhere. So the past few months in my business, I've had so much more energy. I've had so much more patience. I just feel like I have a lot more mental stamina. I'm more focused. When you're sleeping better, you're able to get more done. So it has a ripple effect.
Yes.
And I've had friends who have asked me about it, and I tell them, don't expect to just have one treatment and your whole life fixed. You still have to put in the work.
Exactly.
But it gives you, the tool that you need to be able to ground yourself and reconnect with yourself. And a lot of times, people who have that brain fog and have been through all of these struggles, they are very hard on themselves because they don't understand why they're not able to help themselves when they want to. They're self-aware, they know what they need to do, and they just can't. So when you're able to get a little boost, almost like some training wheels for your brain to get you going, it just feels so good. It's so encouraging. It's very empowering, and it makes you want to just keep going.
Keep going, keep going. I love that. And Davida, Last thing, what would you say to someone who's contemplating, like, should I get this? Should I give it a try? Will it really change my life?
I would say it's worth a try.
Yeah.
I mean, if you try medications, supplements and things and they're not working, then why not try something that possibly will?
Yeah. Well, thank you both so much for sharing your journey, your testimony, and how this treatment has impacted you in a positive way, which is good to hear. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
And if you would like more information about FEM Medical and Spa, we'll have their website listed below. You can come in for a consultation, talk to the doctor, and see if this treatment is right for you. And I'll see you after the break. This segment sponsored by FEM Medical and Spa.
Have an idea for the show? Want to find out how you can be a guest? Contact us at livinglocal15@wayne.com.
Enjoy fun in the sun on Living Local 15.
Become a tourist in your own city. Visit your favorite spots and have some fun with me.
From kayaking to rappelling off a building, I show you ways to have an adventure in Northeast Indiana every weekday morning at 9 on Wayne 15. So join me, Jessica Williams, for Living Local 15.
Watch Living Local 15 with Jessica Williams weekdays at 9 on Wayne 15 and catch past episodes on wayne.com.
This segment sponsored by Foster Financial. Welcome back to Women's Wealth Wednesday with Foster Financial. And today we're going to talk about spousal inheritance planning. Really big topic. Stay tuned because I'm speaking to Caleb Doan, their vice president. Good morning, Caleb.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Good. Okay, so I have to say a big congratulations are in order because you had your baby.
Yeah, that's right. Number 2 now. So we're fresh off of paternity leave here.
Yes.
I'm back now, but it's been really good. It's been a good few weeks.
I feel like it was just so quick.
Yeah.
I mean, I know you're like, your wife was about to pop soon, and but she is such a champion. I have to say, I'm always so impressed with the way that she has kids because she bounces back and is just so active.
I know. Yeah, I'm very impressed too. She does a really good job with it.
Okay, so your son is Grayson.
Grayson, yeah, that's right.
And now he has a big sister, Mackenzie.
Yeah, he does. I know. So yeah, she's been falling in line, doing really good, helping with her little baby brother. So it's been great.
Well, awesome. Well, big congrats to you.
Thank you.
I know a lot of people were like, we had talked about it before, so they're waiting for that time. So I'll ask one father question before we get into the money.
Yeah.
How does it feel to have a second child? Is it overwhelming? How are you guys doing?
We're doing good. Honestly, I would say it seems almost more significant going from 1 to 2 than it does from 0 to 1. So I mean, it's just there's its own unique challenges, but also joys. Dealing with a toddler at home in addition to a newborn. But we're very blessed. We're super thankful to be in this situation. So,
I love that. Yay! Okay, we're happy to have you back.
Thank you. Good to be back.
Okay, so diving into the topic today, which is spousal inheritance planning, what exactly is this?
Yeah, it's a good question. So we've talked a little bit about the concept before, but essentially there's quite a few reports just estimating how much wealth is going to be transferred between spouses over the next decade. And it's upwards of $30 trillion is expected to be transferred. And this is typically happening, unfortunately, when one spouse passes away, right, and leaves assets to another spouse. And it's really important, everyone knows, to have your legal documents in order just to make sure everything is set up properly. But even after that takes place, there's a ton of different financial decisions that occur. Even if the will is set up properly, beneficiaries are all listed correctly, you still have to decide what to do with the money after that. And so it's really important to make a plan for that. If you're someone who manages the finances on your own, then you're prepared. But if your spouse doesn't manage finances on their own, we need to make sure that they're prepared as well. Because there's so many decisions that come with life insurance or inheriting these different investment accounts, and you want to make sure you're really well prepared for that.
Right, and we did a really good series prior, the Widows series, if you lost someone and all those steps, but those were really like once it happens. So what you're saying now is specific planning can help you kind of get ahead of the game, essentially. So where should women start? Because it's essentially more, I mean, this is Women's Wealth Wednesday, so women are the target for this conversation. So where should they start in this planning?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing would be really a self-assessment of, hey, do you feel prepared to be able to manage these finances on your own if your spouse were to pass away? And if you're already managing them, wonderful. Then you're probably in a really good position to be able to do that. If you aren't, you want to make sure you're able to get that confidence. And so maybe your spouse already has a financial advisor. Maybe you guys are meeting with somebody regularly. If you're not, it can be a really good idea to start that process ahead of time, because there's just so many things that you're juggling when a spouse passes away. You don't also want to be interviewing financial advisors to try to decide who's the best one to go with. So if you can start that process earlier and establish a relationship with somebody who you trust, then it can make that whole transition much simpler. And, like you were saying, there's a lot of things that can be done ahead of time to kind of prepare that process and understand how things are going to be invested, what the life insurance proceeds are going to be used for, what to do with the inherited IRAs and things like that. If that's set up ahead of time, it can save a lot of headache on the back end.
Right. And planning is important. It's not about being morbid. It's not, about predicting the future or just being gloomy about it. It's just taking the steps to prepare, knowing what is next. And so in this case, when women take these steps, they can get involved in their family's investments more, correct? Get an understanding and understand the portfolio? Yeah, absolutely. I mean, oftentimes, so like with life insurance payouts, for example, that's typically a check that comes from the insurance company and it's in cash and people get it and goes into your checking account. And then at that point, if you're not doing anything with it, it's sitting in the checking account, probably getting no interest, and it's not initially invested, right? But if you have a plan for that ahead of time, we can make sure that we identify exactly how it should be invested. Maybe some of that's used to cover funeral expenses, give some to the kids or grandkids, but we need to make sure that we have a plan for those funds. And so the earlier that we can get that process started, typically the better. And if you're spouse out there, let's say you're a husband and you typically are a do-it-yourselfer and you do the finances for the family, that's wonderful and that can be a really good thing to do while you're both living. But if you feel like your spouse could use some good counsel from a financial advisor, again, it can be a really good thing to start that process ahead of time and make sure both of you guys are comfortable with the financial advisor that's going to be chosen. Yeah, that's good stuff. Okay, start planning now. Yeah. That's what we took. Thank you, Caleb. Thank you. Appreciate it. To get your financial journey started now, it's so important to find the right financial firm, and Foster Financial is here to provide that assistance. So you can call them or go to their website to get information about setting up your complimentary consultation. And I'll see you after the break. This segment sponsored by Foster Financial.
Follow us on social media at Living Local 15.
Welcome to Epic Discounts by BestReviews.com. I'm Ashley Howard.
And I'm Melissa Bergamini. Scan that QR code on your screen to get ready to save big.
Okay, let's kick things off with simple ways to get organized. Rapid Storage has you covered with 2 smart solutions designed to make everyday projects easier.
First up, the MagSnap magnetic wristband. It keeps screws, nails, drill bits, and small tools securely on your wrist while you work. And it makes such a great Father's Day gift.
Then there are the heavy-duty Rapid Storage straps. They're perfect for organizing extension cords, hoses, power cables, RV accessories, and much more.
So no more tangles, no more clutter. Just simple, durable organization that helps keep your space neat, turning his man cave into the ultimate workspace.
I know they like that.
Yes.
That's what Rapid Storage does best. Smart, practical products that help you stay organized every single day.
Next up, the BirdFly Smart Bird Feeder. It's really more than just a feeder. It's a front row seat to nature with a 2K HD camera, live viewing, color night vision, and smart bird identification features.
And while you're enjoying those amazing bird watching moments, do it with the Samsung Galaxy Buds FE. These true wireless earbuds feature noise cancellation, a secure, comfortable fit, and easy touch controls so you can listen without distractions.
So whether you're watching the backyard or heading outdoors, great tech makes every experience just so much better.
And speaking of the outdoors, let's keep the adventure going with Yeti.
The Yeti Hopper N Series backpack cooler, it is designed to go where you go. With hands-free backpack carrying and MagShield access, it makes grabbing drinks and snacks quick and easy.
Whether it's a day at the beach, a hike, a tailgate, or a weekend getaway, this cooler helps keep your essentials cold and ready for the journey.
Sounds fun to me. All right, let's take one last look at today's products, helping save you money this summer season. From being on the go to enjoying time at home.
Just head to epicdiscounts.com or scan the QR code to scan, shop, and save with Epic Discounts by Best Reviews.
Best Reviews is owned by our parent company, Nexstar. You can find more on the products and where to buy them on WANE.com.
Living Local 15, proudly driven by the Kelly Automotive Group. Go to the Living Local 15 page on WANE.com for recipes from the show, to watch a segment again, and to get information on products and services featured on Living Local 15. Content segments during today's Living Local 15 were paid for by these sponsors.